Brace yourself, sports and music fans, because every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Arizona time is go time. Introducing one of the hottest, most entertaining, and downright addictive podcasts you'll ever need. PD&J was good today. Hosted by none other than J-Dub the King and Pocket. These two dynamic personalities will keep you on the edge of your seat with their unique blend of humor, storytelling, and knowledge of sports and entertainment. And you know what makes it even better? They're live on YouTube and Facebook, so you can join the conversation and be a part of the action. We're always on the lookout for awesome guests to join us on the show. So if you think you've got what it takes to hang out with J-Dub the King and Pocket, then slide into our inbox at J-Dub the King. That's JDUBBTHAKING. And let's make some magic together. So what are you waiting for? You don't want to miss a single episode. See you on Wednesday. Don't miss out on the exclusive limited edition You Gon' Know Me t-shirts. That's right, You Gon' Know Me t-shirts are now available. Be sure to reach out to J-Dub the King to secure your very own t-shirt today. You can contact J-Dub the King via social media at J-Dub the King or through email at jdubtheking@gmail.com. But that's not all. While you're at it, make sure to keep up the hype by streaming the hit single You Gon' Know Me by J-Dub the King featuring Yuckmouth and Drew on all major digital platforms. Let's keep the momentum going.
This nigga actually wearing it like that. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all go cop them J-Dub the King shirts. Still got some available. And we got them on consignment. And we got them on websites. Holla at me. Send you the link. Although, let's get right into it. Welcome to a brand new episode of PD&J What's Good Today. I am your host, Jay.
I'm your hostess with the mostest.
Yes, you're a hostess.
The hostess. Hostess is the hosticity. Hosticity. God damn it. I messed up again. Anyway, this Pocket.
How this week?
How are y'all doing? How all y'all, every last single one of you in twoses and threeses and fourses. Some of y'all fiveses too.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. In this economy, yeah, that's a lot. Anyway, so
we have such a very eventful show for you today.
Oh my God. But I don't even know where to start on this one.
Well, you know what? I just want to say this.
We're not talking politics today.
I just want to say this. USA better whoop Canada's ass again tomorrow. That's all I'm going to say about that.
So we just got our sports segment done.
That's all I'm going to say about that U.S. hockey.
I have nothing.
That's all we're going to say.
Blessings, salute, salute. So let's just get into it.
Trulu, who do the voodoo that you do? That was a mouthful. That was a mouth. That was a lot.
Don't ever disrespect that man like that, talking about voodoo and hoodoo.
I said, who do the voodoo that you do?
Hoodoo and voodoo, no.
Or doo-doo.
You're Google.
And
really?
so it begins.
Oh, Lord.
And so it begins.
We haven't even gotten on topic yet. God damn. Yeah.
That's his fault. He started.
No, you did.
I'm talking about you.
You started.
No, I didn't.
You said what you said.
Started. You started the show, so therefore
Man.
you started the conversation about the conversation of what had happened with the doo-doo, goo-goo, voodoo. Hoodoo. You do.
I didn't tell you to say that. That wasn't in the script. I wrote you the script. That wasn't in the script.
You know I ain't read no damn script.
Oh, Lord.
I'm like Mayweather when it comes to scripts. the
That's a bad
word.
So, as the title of the show says, honor.
Oh, it didn't say anything about doo doo or goo goo. Yeah, you're right. It did say honor.
You should have hashtagged that.
Who doo doo?
Voodoo, hashtags voodoo, hashtags doo-doo. Yeah, we're going to do that next show. Hey, I swear to God.
We're going to get some weird
Hey,
stuff.
hey, we might pop off with 100,000 viewers on some free shit. Like, hey, this isn't what I thought it was going to be.
Oh my God, that just reminded me of something my wife was telling me. She was watching she watched this show on, I guess, some show on TikTok, and apparently this boyfriend was selling her dirty tampons.
A show on TikTok. They got shows on TikTok.
Yeah, they actually got like
actual shows.
Yeah, it's like 3-minute shows, like something like that. So it ends up happening. This girl was dating this guy, and he was selling her nail clippings, her dirty tampons.
The dude was selling the girl
stuff, all her what do you call it, women continents and stuff like that, and then
I don't
pictures
know.
of her underarms. But you won't believe who he was selling it to.
I don't want to know.
His friends.
Why?
And he was getting paid. So yeah, apparently she broke up with him and then was considering getting back with him. I was like, she probably would have
dudes right now that's making feet pics and selling them. How did we even get on this topic?
I have no idea. It was that hoodoo, that doo-doo, hoodoo, goo-doo, goo-goo, gaga. Yeah. See, y'all started this.
You did.
No.
You did.
I refuse to believe that I started this. It's Black History Month. We don't start nothing. We got a free pass. At least I thought we did.
I'm gonna be quiet on that one. No.
We get a free pass.
Back to topic. Back on subject.
Back on subject. I'm just saying we got a free pass this month.
Well, that didn't happen on
what day?
Saturday.
Oh, somebody got a free pass because they ended up going home.
Oh, Lord Jesus. And honestly, I should have whooped his ass. I should have whooped his ass. And like in hindsight and thinking about this shit now, and I told this to my wife the next day. I should have whooped his ass. My problem wasn't with oh boy, right?
He just happened to be the victim of the circumstance.
So let's get into it.
How many times has anyone?
Well, that depends on if I would have got caught or not.
But here's how many times have you gone out with people, right, in a party, and you had someone that you kind of know, didn't know, that's in the
circle.
And
would you call it the circle or the group?
The group.
Group. Okay.
No, not circle.
Okay.
Not circle. They haven't earned that to be part of. Yeah, the group, in the group of friends that you're with, and the one person is just, I don't know. It's kind of like how when you have a piece of fruit and you have that one rotten spot, you think,
the whole fruit's bad, so I'm gonna get rid of it.
I'm gonna get rid of it. Nah, I think I'm gonna keep it
around.
I'm gonna pick around it, and it'll be all right. But then that rotten spot just keeps
going deeper and deeper, and you're like, you got to get rid of it anyway.
And then you look and you're like, I should have got rid of this
a long time ago. If y'all don't understand what we're talking about, I'm gonna paint a picture for you. You go out with a group of friends. Somebody gets disrespected in that group. And the person that gets disrespected actually has somebody in the group that is with them. That person that's with them doesn't do anything. Instead, the other person runs off, tucks tail and run. And the person that's dealing with it is looking for justification. So because you're in a group of individuals that have morals and standards, they go to defend your honor instead of the person that you're with defending your honor because you've been disrespected. You've been called out your name, and this person does nothing. Not only does that happen, but said enemy disrespects whole group. What do you do?
I hate when you say, "What do you do?" It makes me think of Donnie McClurkin.
Not him of all people, please.
What do you do when you're done all you can?
Oh Lord, not that one.
Seems like all hope is gone.
I mean, it really does at that point. I mean, what do you do? Do you sit back and allow two individuals to blatantly disrespect?
So, as the old adage goes, unfortunately, we come from a group that you ride with us, you ride in with us, you ride out with us. Sometimes, though, that person needs to be put in the trunk. Here's my thing. Disrespect can happen in so many ways, shapes, and forms. But when it happens in front of your face, you've got to make a choice. True lose right. You could be sitting in jail. I mean, that's totally true.
The outcome of a certain
decision.
However,
there's also the future ramifications of that person trying to come out with you. I like the way that sounds.
I mean, so here's the thing. You were there.
Oh, indeed I was.
You were on the outside looking in, per se, right?
Being the observant human being that I am, I was watching and looking at body language, reading body language, and like,
Was I wrong?
Oh no.
Okay.
There are two individuals that are wrong in this. And unfortunately, one should have been in the trunk. And the other one, well,
he could have got a pass. He would have got his ass whooped, but he would have got a pass.
that would have been his pass.
That part.
I didn't go to the bathroom. That's all I got to say.
I wish I didn't at that time.
People, these situations happen way too
You ever been, and I'm talking to the people, have you ever been put in a situation where you go out just wanting to have a good time?
and you're having a good time, but then something
Or somebody,
disrupts the night
that part.
because they want to be disrespectful towards people, not acknowledge people, and it's like, all right.
Go ahead and go into detail. I know we said we wasn't going to do it, but
So here's the thing. As you know,
you know more. You was there.
There's dynamics of
Yeah,
relationships.
and you was there during the time when I wasn't there. And that's why I asked you, was I wrong? Because I came out in a position to where I had to react because my wife was disrespected. You understand what I'm saying? You were there prelude to that, right? So I want you to go ahead and explain to everybody so that way they can get a clear conscious understanding of what really transpired that night. And if you're watching, yes, we are talking about you.
So my whole thing is you're supposedly have your person that you are
With
okay, yes, it's a complicated situation, so to say, whatever. Okay.
just stay with. Everybody knows what that is.
Yeah. And you got to understand that certain things that shouldn't be done and should be done. It's certain things
Closed doors.
I'm gonna say should be done. Certain things are acceptable and other things are not acceptable. First of all,
I'll go and say there's certain things that's done behind closed doors,
just stay behind closed doors.
and there's certain things in public
That you just don't do.
correct.
Now, in saying that, I'll put it to you like this. Regardless, man, I'll say complicated relationships. They get even more complicated when you do things to make them even more complicated out in public.
I couldn't say it any fucking better. I couldn't say it any fucking, like, come on, man.
So,
if your dynamic is already complicated,
why make it even more complicated? Why make it more complex? Why make an algebra equation into calculus?
Why? If you're out in public, keep it simple and sweet. What's that? Kiss. Keep it simple and sweet.
Well, keep it simple, stupid. Because obviously
he's stupid.
And he doesn't understand how to keep it simple. Now, if you feel offended, ask me if I give a damn.
Now, here's the thing.
Because here's the dynamic that I don't like.
Okay.
You put your friend group in a situation. I take that back. We are not your friend group. You put a friend group. You put the group of people
that you came out with
into a situation where
it could have went worse than what it was.
Right. Because
if y'all don't know where we broadcast from, we live in Arizona. Open carry state. So that means everybody got guns. Disrespect out here goes a long way. Some people don't make it home just by the look that they give somebody.
The long way and the wrong way. We have someone right now that we know that's made a bad decision and is awaiting trial off this bad decision.
Why was it recommended by the old folks for adults to never play with children? Because children... Facts.
That, you know what? It's funny you say that, Trulu, because that actually has been playing in my head for a few days now. It's almost like you and Jay both have been in my head the past couple of days, which is dangerous.
And the crazy part about it is, like, as a man, you paint a portrait that your actions don't speak.
Oh no, they're speaking. They're speaking. Actions are speaking.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But your words, and your actions
don't match.
Don't match up.
Right? They don't
match.
match.
Math ain't math.
But no, the math. From what I have seen of this person, how they move, the math is math and perfectly fine
for you, not for me. I'm more embedded than you.
No. Well, here's the reason why I say that. This is why I say that the mathematical is when I see a snake, I call a snake.
What did I tell you? I never liked this dude from the beginning. So as intelligent person or persons trying to have civilized conversation with the person who is ignorant and have no problem with being ignorant, how do you expect the situation to turn out?
6 feet deep?
Or it never gets handled because a person runs. He runs.
I want to handle it my way. What is your way? What is your way?
Your way disrupted the whole group.
No, but we don't even know what the way is. Like, who is he?
Okay, if your way is going ahead and kikiing with the guy that disrespected your lady and buying him drinks.
And when somebody asks you to buy your lady a drink, you said, nah.
I ain't got it.
Oh.
Okay.
God.
All right. Or when somebody sits back and say, hey, bro, don't let no man talk to your queen like that in front of you.
Oh, that's not my queen.
Okay.
She wouldn't let me handle it the way I want to handle it. Well, how do you? My question to that is, well, how do you want to handle it? You can still handle it. Go ahead and handle it.
At the end of the day, you should have handled it to where everybody else didn't have to get involved.
Or better yet,
if you understood the circle of people that was around you.
Or better yet, if you needed someone to have your back, then say that. Don't sit there and act like, oh yeah, I can't handle my way. So you know what? Forget it. It is what it is at this point. God, I hate that saying. It is what it is. It happened. It happened. So you know what?
And you kick in with the bar, with the dude.
Kick in with the one who did it.
Exactly. So now it's like, look, I need to whoop your ass. Somebody. Oh, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
We're not saying that we're going to, but it's going to happen. I mean, you in the wrong state to be playing with people's feelings.
That's not going to happen.
I'm telling you, in the wrong state.
Because the whole thing about it is like this, right? Niggas nowadays, when they go out, they would just want peace. There's too much going
There-
on.
there's
the day-to-day life,
you know what?
trial tribulation
With
that
Arizona.
when we go out, all we want is peace.
With Arizona, people don't realize this. You got several sects of people to hang out. You have your 25 and under.
I can't put that out there. I can, but I'm not. Not in public. Not gonna put her business out there. I'm not gonna put his business out there either.
It's a dynamic that can be considered.
I'm not gonna put his dynamic because I don't want everybody
dynamic.
to come at me like, well, you protect me. No, I'm not gonna put his business out there either like that.
I can give a damn about him.
Okay.
I give a damn about him. What I'm saying is, it's a dynamic that can be considered.
Okay.
That's all you got to say. You ain't gonna say you can put that business out there, because that means you're putting the business out there. So you just come out and say dynamic. It's dynamics that can be considered. What they are, that's for them to define.
Okay, but this is okay. Let me ask you this. Some people don't believe in marriage, but they still believe in
The sanctity of being
together.
called king, queen,
Correct.
being together. So, and you know what? Truly, I'm glad you said that.
I don't agree with that.
Well,
If you're not legally married, you don't have a queen. I don't believe in that.
I have a question for you on that one, and we can leave that up if you want to. So, if there are two human beings that have kingdoms that get into a relationship, not binding
Partnership.
relationship, there's a difference between partnership and relationship.
Well, that's why I was asking.
It's a relationship. Nothing to bind them.
As far as what we know, yes.
Well, I mean, it depends on what day of the week.
As far as what we know, yes.
But
Like I said, we can't speak about what goes on behind closed doors, right? But in public, yes. I would say yes.
But so what was I saying? Oh, so now you have two. Okay, you have two totally. We'll say two dynasties that come together. Can they call each other king and queen because they're messing with each other and they're not committed? No, they can't. Because there's nothing that shows that they are king and queen together to rule that dynasty. So therefore, yes, Trulu is correct. You can say you don't agree, but if you want to go by the
There you go. That's what I'm saying.
but it has to be spoken.
Verbal contract.
But it has to be spoken.
There are some people that go out and say, yeah, that's my queen.
Yeah, but
That's my wife.
That's their verbal contract. That's their verbal.
Exactly.
But at the same time, did that happen? No. So therefore, it goes to what we were just saying. It had not happened, and I'm talking about. I'm not talking about.
And that's what I'm saying. The dynamics versus the perception versus reality. There's your algebra equation, right? Doesn't add up. It doesn't add up. And like I said, I told you, I never liked this dude from the beginning.
And we got to catch up with the verbal as to be documented. Meaning, you have to be a third party to confirm the verbal. But the record of those who weren't there when the agreement or the declaration was made public. Bingo.
So the whole thing about it.
But
that night, right?
There was no verbal agreement,
apparently. But the point that I'm trying to make is that literally put us all in compromising positions. Because you sitting back in the booth, waiting for my reaction. And based off how I reacted, you would have reacted. Your wife was there. My wife was there. We was with a group of individuals that night, right?
Grown folks.
And we had grown folks having a good night that turned bad based off one individual.
Who's gonna get left? Who's definitely gonna get left?
I can't be around this person no more.
You can't be.
I can't be around this
Remember,
person.
I said it that night in front of everyone loud enough so everybody could hear it. He cannot be in my presence anymore. When I say my presence, I mean I don't want him around my wife or myself. Because if he's around my wife, I have no idea what's going to happen, and she's not safe. So therefore, if my wife's not safe, I ain't safe. And if I ain't safe, we got a problem.
If I gotta,
You can look at my eyes right now as
if I gotta sit up at night, like here's the thing about it. I'm not a controlling individual. You know what I mean? My wife, she goes out when she wants to, hangs out with who she wants. My wife is respectable. She ain't gonna disrespect me. You know what I'm saying? I know that about my wife. I trust my wife enough to know that if she goes out, for one, she ain't gonna go out by herself. That's just
it's
the
like
rule.
the whole.
You know what I mean? That's just the rule. But when she does go out, she gonna make sure that everybody good, everybody's safe, and we got codes. You understand what I'm saying? So if I gotta pull up and pop out and show a nigga, it is what it is. The whole thing about it, as a man, you should never put a woman, regardless if that's your wife, your girlfriend, or y'all just dating, you should never put a woman in a compromising position like that, let alone a whole group of individuals. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because the whole thing about it, the shit could have went way left. And it goes back to this shit right here. Goes back to that shit right there.
And if I'm in jail over somebody, trust and believe. Like I said before, 6 feet under sounds pretty good for him or anybody that puts me in. Yeah, we got some comments to catch up on. Oh wait, no, not that one. Oh, just one. Okay. No one person is above the group. So the individual that puts themselves above the group is the one that's in violation. The one who puts others in harm's way recklessly is in violation. That's exactly right. And like I say this again, this is, I guess we can say this is the public declaration. If you put my family in a position where they're compromised because of some stupid mistake that you decided to do.
Now let's flip it. Now let's flip it and let's say that the female started it, right? Let's just say that, right? You as a man had a situation come about or a circumstance where you could have deaded the whole situation with everybody else in the circle or in the group to not react.
Because you got this handle.
You understand what I'm saying? If she was out of pocket, you as a man could have came to the group that was about to get raw and said, hey, she was wrong, or X, Y, and Z, blase, 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 blase. Y'all don't need to overreact, so on and so forth, right? He didn't do that.
That's right, Phil. You can only protect someone as much as they allow you to. Doesn't matter the gender. Doesn't matter. I know he's trying to say doesn't.
It doesn't matter the gender. Yeah.
It should. And you're right. And you're right. Like you said, if it was flipped.
If she acted raw and the situation, I've been in situations, y'all don't have to do nothing. Sit back. I got this. She acting crazy. Let her do it. You know what I mean? Because there's some females that's out there that will cause some shit, right?
And what I was gonna say is I've been in situations where that has happened, and I've been the one to come out. Look, go sit your little ass down somewhere.
Correct.
Before you get reprimanded or whatever the hell's gonna happen.
Correct.
Because I tell them you do this on your own, you basically on your own.
You want to approach a man on some rah shit and he beat your ass, you done fucked up because you started it.
Okay, so don't.
But that wasn't the situation that happened based off my understanding of the facts. Again, I wasn't there. I'm hearing from you. I'm hearing from other individuals of the statement of facts of what happened to prelude to my entrance into the situation, right? It was warranted. And oh boy, needed his ass whooped.
He just needs awakening. I don't know how it happened.
And the thing about it, you older. You want to consider yourself to be an older OG pimp. You're 50 years old and ain't even got your own house. You're 50 years old living.
Well, which person we talking about now? There's a couple we can talk about in that situation. All right, I'm not gonna go there. Some of y'all know we can go. That goes two ways. We know a couple of them out there. They ain't got shit to show for their name. They ain't got nothing. And one of them just will not. No. One of them will shut up, but only open their mouth when they are at the bottom barrel, not when they don't let you know when they're doing good. They don't know when anything's going on. But the minute they hit rock bottom, they ask for a handout. Like, well, what happened while you was doing all right? We didn't hear not a lick from you.
Where's my fucking Cajun mac and cheese at?
Yeah,
did I say that out? Oh, shit.
But that's not the one we're talking about today.
Oh shit.
We're talking about the other 50-year-old St. Louis pimp that ain't got no limp. Maybe he's just a simp.
Hey, all you do is look out for yourself. You don't even look out for your own sister. And I got a personal story about that, but hey, your sister is who your sister is. You know your sister better than I do, so it is what it is. You allow your sister to walk out and do the shit that she do when she with you, that's on you. I know my sister ain't gonna do that shit. I don't give a fuck what type of nigga I am. I could be the most cold-hearted pimp ass nigga out there in the streets. I guarantee you, my sister, my wife, and my mama ain't walking out there like that. So what morals and values do you really have?
51. He ain't got nothing. I said 51. I just use that as an example, but 50 plus, he ain't got nothing. He ain't got nothing. If you want to go off the situation that just happened,
you don't let a woman spend thousands of dollars on your ass, but you don't want to protect her.
I tell you what, let her get caught up with a man that treats her the right way. Then you going to start boo-hoo-hooing and huffing and puffing. Come on, baby. You know, I love you. You know, I do anything for you.
No, you won't.
It's just that, I ain't got it right now.
Parasite.
They got antibiotics for that. We can give parasites lead poisoning.
Shut up.
And you can.
Don't take the Trump standpoint where we're going to inject people with bleach.
No, I'm talking about some good old-fashioned lead poisoning.
Oh, that one. Yeah. Yeah. The lead poisoning they can't recover from. Yeah. It's just sad because at the end of the day, what it comes down to, niggas don't know real niggas till they come across a real nigga.
Or another way you can say it is, they think they're street, they think they're hood until they really come across what they think they are. Once they come across it, they straighten up real quick. They change how they're moving.
Like, I just don't, even if you're not with her, but you with her. You understand what I'm saying? How you gonna let somebody else disrespect her while she with you?
To me, that is just such a confusing dynamic anyway. I never understand it. Just call it how it is. If you with somebody, say you with them. Well, I'm not with them right now. It's complicated. Is there a license that says it's complicated? Like, what the hell? What's complicated about it? You want to do what you want to do, but she want to be with you? That was the complicated part of it?
I've been in them certain circumstances, and yes, it does come down to that. It's like y'all together, but y'all don't want to commit on both sides. On both sides, right? And it's like, I'm going to do what I do. I'm going to do what we do. But my thing about it, I've been in them situations. My position on it was, I do what I do. You do what you do. But when we together, we do what we do. You understand what I'm saying? And as long as you out in public with me,
who are you, Ray Charles? You gonna do what it do, baby?
I'm gonna do what it do, baby. But when you with me, I'm not gonna let nobody disrespect you while you with me. Now, if you come across a slick talking motherfucker and you be all like, I'm gonna go home with him tonight, that's something different.
That's a whole nother conversation.
That's a whole nother. But if we together, but we ain't together, and then it's a situation that it's like, come on, man. There's levels to this shit.
The whole thing is, even so, here's what I'm gonna say, and you're right about levels. But if you're together and you're not together, and at the point when you are out in public together, regardless if together or not together, and something pops off, the man is supposed to step up.
And don't go out if y'all arguing.
Oh no, go ahead and go out.
No,
that's the funniest part. That's the funniest part.
No.
That's what I'm saying. Gonna happen then.
No. What I'm saying, if y'all together but not together, but y'all fighting at that time,
oh God, that's just,
don't go out with a group. With a group, go out individually. Go out as a couple. You know what I mean?
Go out by yourself.
Yeah, go out as a couple.
And if you happen to run into everybody else,
but no, don't go out as a group with that shit because that becomes shit for everybody else.
So we know that whole dynamic, the whole aura that changed around the group. But guess what? We want everybody looking at art.
Yeah, and I'm not the one that's dealing with that shit. I'll address the elephant in the room quick as a motherfucker.
Now, what the hell's going on with y'all?
Yeah.
No, we cool.
Nah, fuck that shit.
So, well, why are y'all cool? Your head down and she's looking over there.
Yeah.
Like, if y'all so cool, like what's going on with that?
I can't do that shit. That's why I don't like going out with groups. If I go out with my lady or individuals that I know.
Well, it's like even if you go in a group, it's like, okay, but even before you go in the group, you're like, well, who's gonna be there?
That part.
Oh, so
now I can't do it.
Okay.
Now I can't do it.
No, how about babe, you go ahead and just let me know if you need me to come pick you up.
That part.
I'm just not feeling it.
That part. For real.
And 9 times out of 10, I know my wife, if I ain't feeling it, she's probably not going to go unless I force her to go. Like, hey, no, you need to go. You need to go ahead and go on.
And then she
enjoy yourself.
I'm coming over when she goes out, so she's like, what the hell? Yeah. Oh, well, there's boxing on, so go out, have a good time.
Yeah, she's like, well, y'all go ahead and, watch boxing or do whatever. Play Uno for 3 hours for one game with the damn kids.
While I fall asleep.
Looking like little essay.
Hey,
no lactose.
Look, y'all took too goddamn long on that game.
Man, you know what's funny? Had I looked, I remember the rules. I think as soon as the draw 26, it should have been over.
It should have been.
But we just kept going.
Yeah. My ass fell asleep looking like motherfucking Chico off of motherfucking
Friday after next.
Oh shit.
But yeah, people. Hey, and here's on the other side. As far as the group, this is what I want to say. As far as when you go out in group settings, just make sure everybody's cool and good. You have to, because if you don't, again, the dynamic of the party you're with can be ruined. And the last thing you want to do is ruin a good time because not everything's all together with the whole party. Like parts of the party bickering at each other, they're eyeballing each other, and you can see something about to pop off between two people. And it is not anything good that's going to pop off. You gotta look at that dynamic. Overall, was the night okay? Yeah, it was pretty good. Food was great. I enjoyed the food. I was having a good time. My wife was having a good time for the most part. You got to watch what you put, what you bring into your presence. You got to watch that. You do. Can hindsight 2020? Nah, it's good. Just things were confirmed. That's all. Things were confirmed. Like I've already made my statement. Can't be in my presence, and I really don't want him in the presence of my wife either. I don't trust him. And I'm quite sure if he actually ends up showing up and I'm not there, I'm quite sure my wife will be like, so-and-so is here. Want me to come get you? Nature of the business. That's how we communicate. She'll say something, I'm like, I didn't know the answer already. You want me to come get you? Okay, on my way.
No, look, my wife would call me while she out, and her tone would be off. I'm like, look, I'm just going to come get you. She was like, how did you know? You know. Yeah.
First of all, you called me while you're out. Second of all, I can tell.
Well, no, my wife, like here's the thing about my wife. She knows about checking in. I got like at the end of the day, I got a thing about me because I'm paranoid. I'm not saying you got to check in with me every hour on the hour type shit, but if you out for some time, right? Holla at me. Let me know you're good. You know what I mean? So
Him is a very strong current in currency. We have to be on point at all times in an area full of foolishness and fuckery.
ain't lying. Mm-hmm. And here's the thing about it, right? So let's say you out with your lady. You got a very attractive lady. Men are attractive to women. So at the end of the day, men are going to come up to your girl, try to buy a drink, or try to get a dance or whatever case may be. My position on it is this. I'm not going to react to that shit.
I'm going to appreciate it.
If a man wants to buy my wife a drink,
better buy two. Actually, tell you, go ahead and buy a drink.
Just buy her a drink because you're saving me money.
You know, what's funny with my wife? I can guarantee if you buy a drink, you know my wife only drink wine. Yeah, so she's probably gonna get a drink for me,
exactly,
and bring it back, and then he's gonna be like, oh,
exactly. But the whole point of what we're trying to say is like, a woman is only going to allow a man to do what a woman allows a man to do. You'll know if she's your woman or not. And the only way you're going to know how your woman is how she acts in public without you.
That's the true, and that's not just women. That's just your significant other, period.
Do you know the crazy part about it? Tiffany goes, my wife goes out in public.
You think they don't know who Tiffany is by now?
My wife goes out in public without me. And everybody treats her with the same respect that they would treat me if they saw me. They'd be like, you J-Dub's wife. She'd be like, yeah. Oh, let me get a drink on this.
True, I was getting to that, man. You should have waited. Because I was going to get to that.
What?
Because, man, niggas will holler at a lamppost.
Hangover 3. Oh, shit. And the fucked up part, I just saw that bitch.
They will hump.
I ain't never seen that movie recently.
They will hump a fire hydrant.
They'll hump a man. Like the fire chief in Mason. Oh, shit. Did I say that out loud? Oh, my God.
So it's just like, and you know what's funny? They'll eat that up. But at the same time, if they're in a relationship with somebody, they're going to come back and tell you, babe, guess what? What?
This dude tried to touch my butt. He wanted to buy me a drink. Da. Yeah, they'll tell you everything.
And the thing is, the only thing you hear out of that, well, did he do it? No. Well, where's the drink?
That part.
Where's the drink? What do you mean? You should have still got the drink. You want to get you a drink, but then it didn't mean nothing. Just bring it back to me. And if he can't catch that, that's on him.
But see, that's women not knowing they men too. You understand what I'm saying? It goes both ways. Men need to know they women, and women need to know they men. You know what I mean? It goes both ways. I know my woman enough, and she knows me enough. And I'm gonna say this like this. All y'all that want to hop in my inbox, everybody that want to got a fucking opinion about marriages and relationships. First of all, let me tell you this. I'm going to say this right now. Nobody has the right or the privilege to talk about my wife or my marriage, especially if you've been married more than 3 times. Especially if you working on your 4th or 5th. Don't talk about my shit. Don't talk about my wife. Don't talk about my relationship. Me and my wife, we going 16 years strong. Period. So the shit that I gotta say today, oh yeah, I'm saying it with my chest. You got a problem with it? Come holler at me. Don't holler at my wife. Don't holler at nobody in my family. Don't holler at my friends. Come holler at me directly.
Oh, they can holler at your friends because I like to holler back. As we know, I'm a very respectful individual to a certain point. What point is that? Why don't you try and find out?
I'm just saying.
Bringing that up, that takes me somewhere I didn't want to go today. I really did.
But it fits into what we're talking about. But everybody got relationship advice, right?
But can't hold a couple. Can't hold water. What's funny is the people that are single have the best relationship advice.
Exactly.
What? So why are you single?
Or the people that have been married multiple.
Well, I can't see. This is my second marriage, so I can sit there.
This is my second marriage as well.
So I can sit there and say that
this is
the first time was a test trial.
Exactly. You know what I mean? I paid for the trial membership. Now I got the subscription.
Now I got the lifetime subscription.
Yeah.
I'm
happy. I'm satisfied.
And I can't say I'm satisfied.
I'm happy.
I'm way more than happy.
I'm happy.
I'm ecstatic.
You know what I mean? And the thing about it, what makes me happy with this.
All right, Chulu. You know what? Man? That even, y'all some thugs. I can't hang out with y'all.
Okay.
See.
Okay.
I guess I gotta say no comment, right? Because I can't even get what I want to say out without saying what I want to say. No.
I'm gonna plead the fifth.
Nah, see, when the sun shines,
shut up
on
Pocket.
A sunny day.
Shut up, Pocket. On the camelback's ass, shut up. Exactly, shut up.
I'm trying to be serious.
I heard the same goddamn shit in the military. Shut up.
The sun shines
on the
sunny day.
On a sunny day on a camelback's ass, you could piss on a lizard. My commanding officer used to say that shit every fucking morning. Oh shit. I hated that shit. Fuck out of here. Don't say that shit. You want to piss on the lizard?
Hell no.
Okay.
That lizard might not be the one. I'm gonna chase my ass down. Go get his boy. This nigga pissed on me. He pissed on me.
Yeah, you pissed on me. I'm pregnant now.
No, bro, that was the other one. That wasn't me. He went that way, bro.
But no, for real though. When you step out in public and you presume the presumption that you are with somebody and a situation goes down and you don't protect that person involved, and then when you get checked on and you say that person is not
letting you handle the way that's just even saying that makes no fucking sense to me. I got it out. I held it in the whole show. I finally got it out. It makes no sense to me. I didn't get to handle it the way I wanted to. What the hell are you going to do?
Let's fast forward. When the night's over and we all leaving, you don't even get in the car with your bitch. We all know whether she mad at you or not.
You get in that motherfucking car.
She wants you in that car.
You better get your ass in that car.
Okay. Did he go home with her?
And she going, and you know what's going to be funny? Because they're going to put up on. What you doing? I'm good. You ain't come here with me? Well, you know how it is.
You gotta play that role.
Yeah.
Gotta play it.
I guess them St. Louis boys don't know what to do. Oh, did I call him a boy? I sure damn did. 50-year-old boy. Huh. Yeah, guess that works. Yeah, some boys don't know what to do.
Because at the end of the day, let something happen to her that night. What you gonna do? You understand what I'm saying? So you had an obligation. And that's the thing that's the thing that fucks with me. It's not even, oh boy, that did the disrespect that I got a problem with. You did not do what you were supposed to do as a man. You put the group in jeopardy, and you put your bitch in harm's way, and you didn't make sure that she got home safely.
Like I said, them St. Louis boys don't know what to do. I'm quite sure a man from St. Louis knows what to do, but a boy just don't. He's still looking to be led.
Okay, is it assumptions?
Hold on now. We all know about assumptions. Yeah, they're a motherfucker. I mean, but at the same time, as they say, if it walks like a duck, it quacks like a duck,
it's the boo.
It sure ain't no goddamn chicken.
It's a boo.
Because
that boo going up his ass. But like I said, I told my wife, I said at the end of the day, keep him around me. And the reason why I told my wife that, my wife knows me. For one, he's not in my circle of friends. I entertain the motherfucker.
You can entertain him, just not while around me.
I don't want him around me. This man is not welcome to my house. I don't want to be around him in a public setting. I don't want to have nothing to do with this dude. Because this man, like the way that he moves, if he got himself caught up in a goddamn situation, this nigga would really be his motherfucking snake and drop dime on somebody else to get himself out of a life situation.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely.
Especially if G dropping dime on somebody that ain't got shit to do with shit. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want to be around people like that. I'm not a snake. If I got a problem with you, I'm going to tell you. I ain't going to do no snake shit. I've never liked this dude from the beginning. And the crazy part about it, after that night, my wife don't even like this motherfucker now. I'm not even going to put that up. I am not putting that up. I'll let y'all read it. I ain't going to say it.
Oh, my God. Oh, that's where we got people that listen that can't watch. Oh, man. All right.
You have to remember there's such a thing as chicks with dicks. And that's exactly what he is.
And people, bro, you gotta remember, a lot of us don't know what it means to be a man. You're right about that. But at the same time, no, I can't even debate that. I can't even debate that.
And again,
I can, but I don't want to.
But from where I'm coming from, like I said, I didn't see the initial, you know what I mean, shit that went down, right? I just saw how he handled it, right? Now, if it was one of them type of situations where his girl was out of pocket and he came to us and said, hey, this is what it is, da 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 da. It would have been a completely different goddamn situation, right? It would. But when you got your girl all upset, and then you gonna try to punish your girl by saying, "Oh, I can't buy you a drink because I ain't got it," but you buying the nigga a drink. That's some gay shit.
Not only that,
that's some faggot shit.
That's
some faggot shit, bro. You going with you siding with the nigga that caused your wife strife and buying that nigga, you a faggot, bro.
He's not.
And I don't mean that to disrespect, but I'm just saying that to be disrespectful. That dude, no, something ain't right.
Not to offend the alphabet community, but
something ain't right.
You moving weird, bro. You're moving weird. I was just saying like that. The way you're moving ain't the way a man moves.
If you identify.
You can identify as a paper towel for all that goddamn player.
It wasn't right, bro.
With your ass.
It wasn't right. And the thing about it, when I got my brother over here looking at me and he sees me getting raw, he over here looking at me like, okay, what Jay gonna do? We gotta understand, it was a tense situation that could have went left, real bad. People would have not made it home that night. That's how bad that situation got. And people don't understand that.
That's the problem. They don't understand. They don't.
It could have been avoided. And yes, I had a part to play in it. I did. I'm not saying I'm not absolving myself. I'm not saying that I'm innocent. But the whole thing about it, in my defense, you're not going to disrespect my wife or anybody else that's with me if we ain't had nothing to do with it. You understand what I'm saying? You're not going to call my wife outside her name. Directly or indirectly, you're not going to do that. You understand what I'm saying? So when that happened, that's when old dude became involved. That's when he became the target, right? But in the broad scheme of things, that nigga should have been the target because he could have prevented all
I almost feel I do want to. Actually, I do want to see it one more time, and I want to ask him to his face.
You don't want to ask him nothing. He gonna give you some St. Louis slick shit.
And
He gonna give you some St. Louis slick shit.
I tell you mean snake shit because he's not slick. He's a snake. And the thing about snakes, they're very easy to kill because they ain't got a backbone. You see, you understand where I'm going with that? Yeah, ain't got no backbone. I guess it's more of a worm than a snake. I mean, technically, snakes do have back. They do have bones,
cartilage,
but he ain't really got no damn back.
Worms ain't got shit. Now, you call that nigga worse than a snake. God damn. You call them a worm.
I said it. Okay. He's a worm. I had to think about it.
You got to stay away from me, bro. For real. Because you know me. As my brother, you know me. Can you honestly see me dealing with this nigga? Indirectly or directly? I can't. Because what would happen if I do?
All I know,
we gonna be doing this goddamn podcast with me behind bars.
All I have to say,
I can't do it, bro. I gotta stay away from my mental sanctity. Gotta stay away from people.
I don't like worms. I don't like snakes. I like lizards.
Lizards are fine because lizards stand for something.
But I like, okay, I can't say I don't like all snakes. There's some snakes I can't stand.
Some snakes I like.
But you motherfucker.
Like a copperhead or a cobra, I like them motherfuckers. They protect.
I like king snakes.
King snakes protect. Well, think about it. King snakes.
They eat other snakes.
They're the king.
Even poisonous.
Hey.
Cobras eat all snakes.
You're a snake, I'm gonna fuck you ass up.
And they get to king cobra get to 20 feet.
Look, anacondas.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of anacondas. The giant anacondas. I'm a fan of boa constrictors too.
They they're getting real snug on you and then they squeeze the life.
They make you feel comfortable. And then once you get comfortable,
that's it.
You're done. Don't make me be the anaconda of your life. Because I will fuck up your whole world. Get on my good side. Get on our good side. Once you understand the circle.
Once you understand the dynamic of the group you're in, and you know not to disrespect.
You got the ratchet bitches that hang out with the ratchet bitches and all that shit. Then you got grown ass men with families that hang out together. It's a different dynamic than dealing with some ratchet bitches with some ratchet ass niggas. Because you dealing with a family man over a ratchet nigga, who gonna win? Who gonna win?
Try me and find out.
Okay. And on that note, we're gonna end the show.
Keep your peace. And if you're not in peace, find the peace. Not that peace.
And when you find your peace, stay away from the motherfuckers that bring you unpeace.
And we have people that mess up your dynamic. Get rid of them. Man. Remove them from your dynamic. Whatever
You have to. You have to. You absolutely have to.
Because not every time when you ride in, you ride out together. Sometimes it's not worth it. Sometimes it's not worth it.
And I get what the homie was saying. We rode in together. We gonna ride. I'm gonna make sure everybody get home again. Okay, that's fine, cool and dandy. Did you whoop that nigga ass? I'm sorry. I take the brother aspect. If I'm riding with you, right? Even if you didn't whip their ass, did you have a conversation? Like, if we cool together, if we are part of that circle, right? When you're right, you're right. But even when you're wrong, you're wrong.
Here's another thing. Here's my other thing. Man. You sat there the whole night, not you, but talking about the situation, and you was with old boy, got him to the bar, got him a drink, walked around with him, met him behind where we were sitting. Talk to him some more.
Pointing at us and talking about it. You saw that shit.
Yeah, I was like, so
what are you plotting? You trying to rob us? All right, I got you. That was, hey, nigga, I'm a paranoid motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? Like the whole that whole thing didn't add up. Did you set this bitch up?
God help us, we find that out.
Like, that's what I'm thinking. Like, did you set this whole thing up?
Or were you trying to set something up? Like, what, I don't know. We're not going to go there. We're not going to go there. That'll be a whole nother hour. Oh, my gosh. I got to get the show.
He had to, bro.
I got
based off what you told me that I didn't see. Yeah, he set you the one that told me he set the whole thing up for her to go there for her birthday, right? Okay.
From what? No, I didn't say that. They set that up. I said, as far as I know, that was his spot. So I don't know if that's what he chose. They asked him where to go, and that might have been what it was. So, because remember, I think we knew what 2 weeks before. 2 weeks before it was Soho. I was like, oh, okay, a week. None of us have been
a week before.
Yeah, but none of us really been to Soho, so it's been a nice spot. I've heard about the food. The food was great. I will say that the food was great.
I didn't have that experience. I was dealing with some other shit. I didn't have the experience.
And the drinks weren't bad. But you know what? I will say this: that damn drink.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. They call it bads, big ass drink.
It was a big ass.
That was a big ass drink. Rum punch, and it tasted just like a Florida rum punch with coconut in it. I was like, oh man, this
Florida. No, I don't want it then. Give me a motherfucking.
I should say Miami. Let me be specific. Miami.
Nah, I'm good. Give me a motherfucking. My second would be a Puerto Rican rum punch, but my first would be a motherfucking Jamaican rum punch. Jamaican rum punch, it hits. There's nothing like a Jamaican rum punch. Anyway, until next week, folks. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for letting us vent. Also, thank you for chatting with us. We appreciate that. We appreciate y'all input. Make sure y'all tune in with us each and every Wednesday. Oh, we about to get on schedule because time changing. But yeah, each and every Wednesday, 5 p.m. on the West Coast, whatever time on the East Coast. We'll holla at you on next week. Until then, salute.
Are you a business owner or someone looking for more ways and avenues to advertise and promote? Look no further. Contact us today for an advertisement. Email PD&J Media Productions LLC at gmail.com for more info. Promotions are everything. What are you waiting for?